power on display.
Or he's going to have to go up top. He's going to use his specialty, his high-flying ability.
All right, what are you looking for out of Oba Femi in this match?
You know, I just want to see his fundamentals more than anything. His
Holy crap.
Oh, my God. The strength. I want to see a little bit of everything.
Talk about a shot put. We've seen the highlight reel. Couches, kegs, didn't matter what was in his way. It was quickly tossed from his path. And athletes his caliber, that being Oba Femi, they don't grow on trees, Book.
Oh, my goodness, Vic. This kid right here, like I say, Vic, he could be that next big thing. I'm looking at him right now, and his technique seems to be sound. Everything seems to be solid with this kid. I just wonder if he has that killer. Oh, yes, he has it.
Apparently he does.
That killer mentality.
And Mensah trying his best to do anything to chop down, but one quick step from Femi flattens Mensah.
This kid's got charisma too, Vic. He's young. I'm excited about the future of this kid, Oba Femi.
Femi, you better wait. He come over here, Femi, Oba Femi.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, what a nasty landing.
That right there, Vic. Not taking your opponent, lightly, just manhandling this man like a bear. Right, oh, wait a minute.
Again, Oro Mensah, a veteran in this industry, a veteran here in NXT, and now just trying to, again, chop down Oba Femi, going to the body, now a couple of kicks. Mensah right now could be fighting for his life, trying to pick up speed, and running right into Femi right now. He's rocked.
Oba seems to be getting a little
He's rocked.
Getting a little winded right now, and Mensah is taking advantage of it. Oh, yes.
Turn inside out, and what it would mean for Oro Mensah to knock off, to get the upset, because it would be an upset here tonight. Looking springboard his way right into this matchup. Big kick, cover, count, and oh my word. Tossed Mensah off him.
Oro has the right idea, Vic. Like I say, he's going to have to use his air game.
Does he have the right idea? Look at the eyes of Oba Femi.
He needs to go up top. He needs,
yeah, he can't go up top because he just angered the big fella. Holy wow!
What a form. What a form, Vic. Mensah is on Dream Street.
Mensah
right
should have stayed down.
Oh, wow.
You might be able to count to 100. Welcome to NXT.
Count to 100.
Here is your winner, Oba Femi.